maybe you might be considering quitting your job, but remember, before you quit your job, there are things that you should consider. Let's use the same analogy that we used in the previous video of a bird that is caged. Remember, for this bird, yes, it can be able to fly away and do things by its own, but if it is not ready to fly, then it cannot be able to leave the cage. So take that example with your job. Like, if you are not ready, like let's say if that bird has not, like, let's say the feathers are not so strong for it to fly and it is not ready to fly, it cannot be able to go far. So be ready. Take that job as a place for you to experience, as a place for you to grow, so that whenever you get out here, whenever you fly, you can be able to do better in the other world. And that is why there are things that you should consider, and that's why we're going to use some few questions to show you guys if there are things that you already have in your mind to see if you're ready to quit your job.
Are you running away from something?
Yeah.
What is your motivation behind thinking about quitting your job? Is it the time? Is it the freedom? Is it that your idea is ripe enough for you to get started?
Yes, and also something like, what problems are you going to solve by quitting your job?
And then, are you ready to defend your choice even after quitting? Because remember, critics will start emerging from every corner. Most people will try to challenge the idea of you quitting and making you feel like a victim of your own choices.
Yes. And also, can you be able to survive financially? Because when you quit your job, remember, you still have a family, you still have a life to live. So can you be able to survive financially after quitting your job?
And do you have a plan even after quitting? Because remember, life still moves on. Whether you quit or remain, there has to be a life. So think about the plan that you have set aside even after quitting. These can involve your amount of saving. It can involve your mental structure for you to cope up with the new lifestyle even after quitting the job.
Yes, and the other thing is that, are you scared when you think about quitting your job? Because at times such emotions like being scared is what usually pushes you to do something. Welcome back to another episode of the Money Mindset. My name is Lois Odur.
Phineas Temba.
And because this was a series video, make sure that you watch all the other episodes, and make sure that you like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any other video whenever we post it.
And remember to support our YouTube channel through the till number below, and also you can check us directly through the phone number. Remember, we will appreciate any amount that you deposit, even as low as 10 shillings or even more, depending on your own willingness.
Yes, and this is money that will be able to help us in lighting and even in improving the video quality of the videos. Yeah.
This is what you are supposed to consider before making a full decision to quit your job. Number one, you have found something that is worth pursuing. During the course of your job, remember, as we told you earlier, a job should be a channel for you to grow, to develop, to build a network, so that you can find something that is worth pursuing. So this is the time. Your readiness is determined by you having the ideas in you that there is something better outside the job space. So is it something that is worth pursuing? Think about it before quitting your job.
Yes, and number two is the reason for quitting. You should be able to know the reason as to why you want to quit. Is it because you are not receiving enough money to be able to sustain you? Or is it because the job that you're currently in is giving you a lot of frustrations and you feel like you want to quit from it? You know, people usually quit their job due to different reasons. Some people even quit because they want to copy someone else's business. So first of all, you should make sure that you know the reason as to why you want to quit that previous job.
Number three is your ability to handle critics. Remember, every decision that you make in this world, people must talk. Either you get out, either you do something or do nothing, at the end of the day, people will talk. So, considering your idea and decision to quit, are you able to handle all the critics from every corner? Remember, you have family, relatives, friends and neighbors, and even workmates at your working space who won't love your idea of quitting, and they'll start getting worried about your welfare after quitting. So how ready are you to handle those critics from every corner?
Yes. Number four is, do you have financial backup? Because remember, before you start what you want to start after quitting your job, you should be able to have enough funds for you to be able to start that thing, like something like saving. You should be able to be enough for you to be able to start, let's say, that business. And also, apart from starting that thing, remember that you still have to survive. Like even after quitting your job, there's still some weeks, some months that you still have to survive. You still have to eat, you still have to be able to take care of your family even after quitting. So do you have enough backup before quitting that job?
Fifth consideration that you're supposed to check out: do you have a plan after quitting? Because life goes on, whether you start, whether you stay, whether you continue dreaming, whether you wish, life will move on. There has to be consideration for you to meet your personal welfare. Remember, at some point, most cases, you could be having a family to take care of. You have a wife, you have kids, and you have other family members who are dependent on you. So it can be sad and astonishing for you to just quit recklessly without considering them. Start surviving or living a frugal life just because you saw an idea but you never thought, or you were never consider it before quitting your job.
Yes. And then number 6 is handling internal conflict. Remember, quitting your job is something that is out of the ordinary, because people in our society, they're not used to someone just like coming out from nowhere and saying they've quitted their job to start something else. So remember, this is going to make you feel scared, this is going to make you feel nervous, and that is normal, because if you feel comfortable, then you're not doing the right thing. So it should make you feel scared, because they usually say whenever you want to do something good, you'll feel like it makes you feel so worried. So you'll experience these emotions, and you should be able to know how to handle them, because if you are scared, that's why so many people have never started their business, because they're usually scared of what people are going to say. They're usually so nervous about changing from the normal things that we are used to be doing in the society.
Always remember to incubate your ideas while you are working. Take your job as an opportunity to build yourself. Make sure you get all the necessary equipment. Build a good relationship with people for a future network. Learn plenty things day in, day out. You can even sacrifice and volunteer. You can even work for free, so that you put and add value in yourself.
You should allow yourself to grow and mature, because if we use the analogy of pregnancy, if this mother decides to give birth at 3 months, she'll give birth to a premature baby. Yeah. So you should allow the baby to grow until 9 months, and that is the same thing with your ideas. You should allow it to grow until the moment that it has reached for you to be able to pursue it. Yeah. Thank you for watching this episode. Make sure that you like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss the next episode.
And remember to support the channel through the till number below, and also link with us even directly through the mobile number. Thank you for watching the Money Mindset. Continue thinking big. Salute. Smile imetoka wapi? Ama hiyo part tu tulemea.